The Old Wool Sweater, a story about gratitude that came just in time. In a quiet town nestled in the pines of Oregon lived an 81-year-old man named Thomas. He had been widowed for years, and his only son had moved across the country long ago. Though his neighbors often urged him to move to the city or into assisted living, Thomas always replied with a smile, "As long as I can make my own coffee, I'll stay right here." Every winter morning, Thomas could be seen wearing the same thick, brown wool sweater, faded at the elbows and fraying at the seams. Neighbors offered to buy him a new one, but he always politely declined. What they didn't know was that the sweater had been a gift from his son, Jake, knitted by hand the year Thomas retired. It was the last handmade gift he'd ever received from him, before silence had taken over their relationship. One argument, one moment of pride, and years passed without a word. But Thomas never stopped wearing the sweater. One snowy afternoon in mid-December, as Thomas was sipping tea by the window, he heard a knock on the door. When he opened it, he froze. It was Jake, now older, tired, but standing there with a nervous smile and a small package in his hand. "Hey, Dad," Jake said. "I made you something." Inside the wrapping was another sweater, deep blue this time, carefully knitted, just like the old one. "I remember you used to wear blue when I was a kid," Jake said quietly. "Thought maybe it was time I gave you another one." Thomas didn't speak at first. He just reached out, pulled his son into a tight hug, and whispered, "Thank you for coming home." That night, they sat by the fire talking for hours, about life, about mistakes, and about the memories stitched into the fabric of time. The next morning, Thomas folded the old brown sweater and placed it gently in a glass cabinet. It would no longer be worn. It had become a keepsake. A reminder that gratitude may arrive late, but when it does, it warms more than just the body. Moral of the story, gratitude doesn't need to be loud or grand. Sometimes it's found in the quiet return of someone you love, in a handmade sweater, and in the chance to make things right before time runs out.